let me start the session. It is a long-awaited session on how to integrate ChatGPT with Azure. And the speaker of the day is Nova Kannan. He's a data scientist, Azure architect, and consultant at Microsoft. Yeah. Now, how we can help you? We help you in build your knowledge, digital presence, and help you in odd hours when you are looking for jobs through our community. All this you can access through our link www.fifthia.com. And as a part of our community, we are going to provide a free level 1 certificate uh, to all the participants of this particular event. And you can download the certificate by providing the secret code, and the secret code will be provided to you at the end of the session. And this is a sample certificate which you can download from our website, that is www.fifthia.com, and you can share the certificate to LinkedIn and all the other platforms. For that, the links are available over here, and you can share the certificate directly from the link which is available in the certificate window. And moving to the speaker of the day, it is Noah Kannan. He is a data scientist, Azure architect, and consultant at top Fortune 5 company. And he is associated with various roles in the organization, such as cloud integration consultant, cloud automation integration architect, EDI automation, Vista consultant, automation integration consultant. And he has got a couple of certification from AWS, Alibaba Cloud, and Azure. He is a certified AWS certified solution architect. He is an Alibaba Cloud certified cloud security and cloud computing and big data certification. And you can see more about him in the given LinkedIn profile. Now it is over to Kananoa.
Thanks, Gavaskar, for introducing me. Yeah, I'm Kannan Nova. I'm a data scientist. I work in Microsoft as a data scientist. Yeah, let me share my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, today topic is Azure integration with OpenAI and ChatGPT. Nowadays, everybody is talking about ChatGPT or OpenAI, right? So, but in we are as developer or technical guy, we should know how to integrate OpenAI or ChatGPT into our application so that we can benefit or whatever ChatGPT capabilities we can bring into our solution or applications, right? So I'm going to show how to integrate ChatGPT and OpenAI APIs into Azure platform. This is today's agenda. What is AI? What is ML? So nowadays everything is AI or ML, correct? Any smaller running by AI. Okay, so we have to know a little bit something about AI to survey in IT industry. Okay, now current trend is OpenAI, correct? So OpenAI, what is OpenAI and ChatGPT? Finally, we are going to see how we can integrate Azure into OpenAI. Okay. End of the session, I'm going to show the live demo. Two demos will be there. How to integrate or how to call that ChatGPT into Azure platform, as well as how it helps AWS or Java or C# or any kind of language, programming language developer, architect, how they can benefit from OpenAI. Okay. First of all, what is AI? Right? AI is nothing about like is a part of computer science field. So we try to mimic human intelligence, like what we are thinking, how we are behaving, or what kind of work we are doing. We try to give that all tasks to computer to do for us. That is AI. Okay. So machine works and reacts like human. That's called AI. AA high level, we have three types. Okay, I'm not going to get into any one type into more detail because that is a different topic. Or we need a person who has to be get some knowledge on AA or ML side. Okay, so overall we have stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3. Okay, stage 1 is nothing about regular machine learning like Alexa, Siri, or Chat GPT. All falls under stage 1. Stage 2 is a little more, and it works like a human brain. Brain is we call in AI side we call ANN, artificial neural network. Okay, neural network is similar to human brain. It has neurons, all kind of things. We'll activate neurons to do some work in computer side or in software side. Okay, but last one is a super intelligent. That is more than human brain. Okay, we want to do that, but that is it's not like it's in like R&D or development stage. We are not using everywhere. Only is very rare space research kind of NASA, that kind of industrial. They use that type of AI. So now ML, machine learning, correct? What is machine learning? Machine learning is part of AI. AI works with machine learning and some statistical algorithms on mathematics, calculation, everything combination. So AI cannot work without ML. So what we say, where we use ML means we want to see patterns or anything, like if we are going to buy some things in Amazon or any shop or through online, we can see some links below or so they give some suggestions, correct? That all are done by ML, machine learning. So machine learning also has a few types. We have supervised learning, unsupervised learning, semi-supervised learning, that is in between supervised and unsupervised learning, and finally reinforcement learning. Okay, so ChatGPT is developed by reinforcement learning and supervised learning combination. Okay, but we'll see later on that part. Okay, now we go to our area. This is today's current topic, correct? What is OpenAI? So OpenAI is a company. They are more focused to develop IT products, but based on artificial intelligence, AI based products. They have a lot of products, but core or main important products are GPT-3, Codex, and Daily 2. Okay, GPT-3 ChatGPT is developed based on GPT-3 product. Okay, the GPT-3 is we call it generative or pre-trained transformer. That is a model name. Okay, that model is developed on 2020. It uses deep learning and reinforcement learning. Actually, what is our GPT responsible means is it like produce the text like a human how I talk to someone and they will respond back is like how conversation happens, right? Interactive mode, that kind of active work we want to develop. That is developed by GPT. GPT is one product in OpenAI. Okay. Second product is called Codex. Codex, what is a generic programming language. Like I am a C# developer, but I have some task in Java. I don't know anything about Java or Java syntax. Then I can ask Codex, hey, give me syntax for reverse reading file from folder. Then it will give this entire code. Just use that code and change the connection or folder name, everything. Then your code is done. Okay, so it makes a developer to means easy, makes the developers work as a easy one to. You don't need to learn all the languages basically. Okay, that's why that product called Codex. We'll see that some demo in Codex. Okay, I'm going to show the demo in Codex. Okay, last product is DALI 2. DALI 2 is nothing like I know the text. I don't know. I never seen some image, but I know that name. Then I want to see how that image will look like. Like so that I can say, hey, what is image like Africa tiger something I type, then they show African tiger or any kind of image, or you have some imagination, you want to put 2-3 words together or some kind of small story and want to get some combination of that story image, you can do that. That is a product called Daily 2. Okay. I'm not going to, I won't go too deep into any product because these are Daily 2. Okay. So one guy typed astronaut riding a horse in a photorealistic style. So he got image. Whatever you type, it will convert that into image. Okay, that is called a Daily 2. Yeah, this is a codex. Okay, codex is like anything you type, like any language or any syntax you want to know, you can ask it, then it creates a code for you. Okay, see, they are asking how make it be a size of the rocket ship times 0.75, then it gives the code for that. Okay, I'll show a demo about this codex. Okay, what is ChatGPT? So we can ask the same question to ChatGPT itself. Okay, so if you ask a question to ChatGPT, it's answering that, right? So is a AA chatbot developed by OpenAI. That's a single definition, but it does a lot of things. Like it's not like it's a conversational way of chatting. Okay, you ask something that it gives answer, but not one answer. It will give multiple answers. You ask one small sentence, you want to expand into a big, enrich it. You can do that. or is like a more interactive way of chat. Okay, because it remembers all the chat, whatever you chatted previously, all it keeps in memory and it's chatting it. Okay, and why it's popular, right? They are saying this chat GPT is trained by lot of data. Like they are claiming like 175 billions of records data set. Okay, it's a huge data. So that's why it has it remembers everything. Whatever we ask, they are covering it. Suppose anything they can't do it, it can't do it, or it gives wrong value. Next train, they will fix it. They will give your input and train the model, and the new release will take care of that, whatever corrections. Is a because ChatGPT is developed by deep learning and reinforcement learning. Okay, reinforcement learning means what is algorithm, the trial and error. So something happen, I get penalty. If I am not doing good, then I get penalty. Then I learn from penalty. Next time I try to get rewards, not instead of penalty. That's a trial and error. Like a child, how he starts to walk, right? Falling first time, second time, like that. Keep on. Then finally, child will child locks kids automatically they walk without because that is a kind of trial and error learning, that is called reinforcement learning. Okay, so they used that algorithm in chat gpt with combination of deep learning. uh, so deep learning is like a brain, a human brain, like artificial intelligence algorithm. So they combine two algorithms together to make a one product. But this platform, ChatGPT, works on top of GPT-3 platform framework. These all are available in public, so I'm not going to going deep like how it works because the end user can really see it. They can download the app or they can go to website or online. They can ask questions. They get a lot of answers. Whether you can validate whether answers are good or not, or so the next time they will learn it from your answer also. Suppose you are saying it's not correct, then they will train again model, but train may not be immediate, maybe next release like that. Okay. Okay, integration between Azure, OpenAI, and ChatGPT. Okay, okay. So Azure is a Microsoft product, is a cloud platform. But nowadays everybody is moving to cloud. Like AWS, they have a cloud platform. Google has a cloud platform, and Azure also has it. Uh, so how to integrate and how to use OpenAI and ChatGPT capabilities into Azure, because a lot of applications, the projects are running in Azure, right? Developing, they want to use OpenAI APIs and capabilities into their application or their solutions. Okay, so I'll show you how to do that in by demo. Okay, so first step, we got to request access from Microsoft with the company email. It cannot be personal email. Okay, see, okay, first of all, why do you need Azure? We have ChatGPT and OpenAI, right? So we can use it directly. No, OpenAI or ChatGPT, if you use in directly into your application, you got to know their credential, all lot of thing, IP address or endpoint, all details. But if you use Azure platform, those are already Azure made it interconnected, so we don't need to know the infrastructure or any technical part. We can concentrate or we can work on only our business requirements. Okay, so and Azure also has more capability, and you want to go for enterprise or big company applications, like It's not scale. You want to scale like a lot of like our website hits per day is millions of hits will be there. Then you have to go Azure or any cloud platform because they have auto scaling option, right? Uh, elastic scale. Whenever they will increase the servers. Whenever demand goes down, they will reduce it automatically. That kind of a scaling or enterprise kind of level application we develop, then we have to go to any one cloud platform. So, but at the same time, OpenAI capability you can't create separately with other applications. So you have to integrate with Azure or any cloud platform. This demo or my demo is I'm going to show with the Azure platform. Okay. So to get OpenAI connection or connectivity, everything into Azure, we have to request the access from Microsoft with business ID. Okay, not should not be personal ID like Gmail, Yahoo. It won't work. They won't allow. Once you get access, they are giving a playground. Playground is nothing about whatever products we saw in OpenAI, like GPT-3, Codex, and DALI 2, all will be available in Microsoft Azure OpenAI Studio itself. We don't need to go to OpenAI website. There you can already models are trained. So just to tune some parameter and give some 2-3 questions and ask questions, answers are coming properly or not coming, then you can feed the answer and train it one more time. But you don't need to know the ML language or machine learning engineer or data AI engineer. For this, any IT expert, any IT person can do that, okay? Because there is no code, anything you need to write. Just to give the details and validate the model. If the model is not correct, then give the correct answer, and it will model will take that answer and train the properly again. Then you use it in your application. Means train and deploy into Azure itself. Then other applications can use that model. Like your website, you have your chatbot you want, you can integrate, put small text box and to text box user request response kind of user will type some question and take that and pass to this model and get the response and show in another text box. That kind of integration chat screen you can develop. Okay. Okay, that is one way. Another way is I want to use it internally for integration, like some data movement or anything I want to do. Like one is a website creation, all correct applications, but we have a lot of other integrations like backends, right? Data movements from one system to another system, all we want to do. Same time, we want to call ChatGPT to do some validation or some kind of activities. We can do that. Okay, I'm going to show that demo also. In Microsoft, we call workflow that is called Logic Hub or Azure Data Factory. I'm going to show how to use that with ChatGPT. Last demo will be Visual Studio Code. Okay, this is a developer tool. There, I'm going to show the syntax, how to get the syntax from or code from OpenAI. Okay, I don't assume like I am not Python developer, but I'm going to write all code in Python to do some activities. From my code VS Code tool, I'm going to create Azure resources like a container and W3 S3 bucket concept. I want everything I am going to create from VS Code, but code will come from OpenAI. This Azure OpenAI Studio. Once you get access, you can see, you'll see this screen, GPT-3 Playground. Once you click that playground, you will get a model. You can choose the model, whatever already predefined, pre-trained models are available. You can pick one model and give some inputs and train that again and deploy. That's a very like 5-10 minutes you can train it, that model. We don't need to spend a lot of time because OpenAI already spent a lot of hours, my days kind of things to train the model. Already trained the model. So train model, they are giving it to Azure, and Azure we can reuse that. But we can fine tune or optimize the parameter using our inputs. Additionally, we can add our inputs and train again. But our training won't take much time because already trained. We are adding additional parameters or tuning the parameters. So our training will take less time. Okay, I'm talking about machine learning training. Okay. Other than that, we can do summarize the text or classify text or natural language to database, SQL, or generate new product. We can create new products from their model. Okay, we can customize and we can develop some new products using their framework or the Azure already trained model. We can develop new product also. Okay. This is a portal website, Azure portal. So I already created a resource group for a chat GPT demo. I'm going to create OpenAI Studio. If you type Azure OpenAI, you get the resource. Then you can create. Okay, take your subscriptions. I'm taking student and your research group. Then they are saying Azure OpenAI service is currently available to customer via application form. That means we got to get the access. Okay, so if you click the access form, then they will ask a lot of questions. What purpose you want to use it? They're saying you can't use Gmail, Yahoo, Hotmail, anything. Only has to go with the business account. Okay, so then you got to answer what kind of how many subscription you means all resource Azure questions and OpenAI questions. What purpose you want to use it all. Then if you give answer, then submit this form within 10 business days. They will respond whether you can get access or no. Then you can, once you get access, then you get the Azure OpenAI Studio. Okay, that is I showed in. Yeah, this is Azure OpenAI Studio. Okay, but right now I don't have access. I requested, still is pending review. So I'm going to show other demos with Azure without OpenAI Studio. So once you get OpenAI Studio, you get the playground. Playground is nothing about their trained model. Okay, machine learning trained model. ChatGPT already they train and giving some that trained model to us. Then we can put the questions like this, ask questions, and finally everything looks good, and you can save and deploy. Okay, once deployed, it will be available in Azure for you to use. It won't be available for any other users. Only your subscriptions can access. Okay. Okay. So first we'll see VS developer code. Okay. How to use VS developer code. How OpenAI helps Azure developers or AWS or any kind of developers, any technology developers. Okay. Let's see that demo. This is a VS Studio. Let me open in administrative. You have to open in administrator mode. Yeah, this is a tool. Okay, this is just a tool. A developer in Java, we have LS, Eclipse, and Microsoft guys, .NET guys, they use Visual Studio. But this tool is a Microsoft tool. This is called VS Code tool, but it works for any platform. Even Mac OS can use it. Free tool. Okay. Okay. So first step after get this tool or any tool you can use it, but I'm using a VS Code tool. Okay, this it works in all OS. Okay, so once open developer tool, then I created one empty file called Python file. Okay, this is a Python code. Just you want to see anything you can print. Okay, I don't know Python code. Right? I'm not a Python developer. Then, but I want to write some work. I want to develop something in Python. So I'm going to use OpenAI help. Okay, first you have to install OpenAI extension. That is called a ChatGPT. I already installed that. Okay, bar you want to install, you can go and install, see it. I installed ChatGPT. Let me check. This is the one I installed. Okay, so once you install this, that will come here. Okay, uh, here. So first step, you have to log into ChatGPT. So once log in, it will ask ChatGPT login and go and put your credentials. Okay, done. So now see, right side is a coding window, left side is a chatting window. Okay, so I don't need to go 2 3 monitors or screen to go or tab to shift tab or whatever control tab to go here there and to do all activities. Okay, so first now my task is I'm going to create I'm going to create container or S3 bucket in Azure. Okay, we can't create S3 bucket in Azure, but Azure equivalent terminology is called container, right? So I'm going to create some container in Azure. Let me show that what we have right now in container. Okay. So I have storage account. That account has containers. I have only logs kind of folder, only that is a folder. Okay, I don't have any other folder. I'm going to create one folder from VS Code tool with the help of OpenAI, with the help of ChatGPT, Codex. So I'm going to ask question. My question is like, I'm going to ask, this is a question, Python code for Azure container creation, okay? Okay. So it's giving sample code for me, okay? So, okay, this is giving a lot of codes, but I want simple code. Okay, let's try again one more time. Mm. Okay, so once you get code, what you need to do, you just say insert. Code will come this side. Okay, then run it. But before run, you have to change the parameters. They don't know. ChatGPT doesn't know anything about your parameters. Okay, give the parameter name, everything you change it. Then it will convert. Means this all are our business or our technical part. We got to change the subscription ID, everything. Then run it. It will create. Okay. So I'm going to change one by one. Yes. Okay. I'm asking give different code without this because this I have to fill the lot of information. It will take time, so I'm going to erase this and I'm going to use this code. Okay. Insert. Come on. I have to put cell, then only insert. Yeah. So I'm going to change account name. Account name is so account name is this. Okay. And access key. Access key. Okay. Go. Access key. I put access key, then container name. I'm putting chat, whatever we'll put chat, GPT, container, whatever name we can add it. Okay. Then, yeah, that's it. Then just run it. Okay. This is giving some package missing. We'll fix it. Okay, there's a package missing. If you guys know Python, you guys can use pip3. Any package missing, you have to install it. Okay. Okay, let's run again. Come on. Okay. Again, package some environment issue. Let's see. Account name, okay, connections, account key. Okay, what is doing it? We need connection string. So it's created it successfully. Let's see whether it's created. Go to container, storage account, containers. Yeah, it's created empty directory. Okay, folder. So we can create from any code with the help of OpenAI, or you want a different I want to ask different syntax like Java syntax. I will show Java or any code develop code. I want to reverse the string in Python. So or any logic you want, or for loop, or anything, any condition you want, you can do it. See, it's 3 lines of code. They're showing it. You can reverse the string. So just click insert. It will come. You don't need to go anywhere. Okay. Allow while typeout, or I will put different string. Anything will work. Okay. Okay. Just click. So it's did reverse string. So this is a Python language I showed. Any language you can ask. You want same code in Java or C Sharp, you can ask that question. It will give the answer. and take that into your code or your tool and use it. But only, you have to change the parameters to according to your need. Like they give generic code template. Okay, that is one demo. Okay, this is a through this for developers. They can use it any tool and they install the extension, ChatGPT extension, and you are AWS developer, then you got this tool should connect first, log into AWS account and ChatGPT account. Then you can do whatever we want to, we technically we want to do, everything we can do through combination of ChatGPT and whatever your business need, whatever we can achieve that. Okay, so let's see another demo. Another demo is if you go ChatGPT. This is not ChatGPT. I'm going to use API APIs. Like they have a lot of RESTful APIs. We can develop. We can call that APIs and develop our own ChatGPT or Codex or anything we can develop based on their algorithm. Okay, and their APIs. I want to show that. Okay. Product. Come on. Their menu navigations are not great. Okay, let me open API. Yeah, oh. Okay, finally I got it. Okay, so this is a API documentation. Okay, so they have REST APIs. We can use it in our application directly without Azure or any cloud platform. Okay, but I'm going to use this API in Azure platform. Then I'll show the demo. Okay, so in Azure we have workflow called Logic App. Every cloud platform has some workflow, some orchestration, how you want to run the business, some process, right? Ticket booking or anything you do, you have some process, right? Something you have to call lot of web service or REST API and get the price list, everything from different airlines, then show as a one list to user, then they click something, they whatever airlines they like, they go that and book it. This is called workflow, right? Some process, right? Anything, or you have approval process, everything. So we in Microsoft Azure, we call that workflow is called Logic App. Okay. So my demo is going to be, I create one workflow. Inside that workflow, I'm going to call. I'm gonna do like a call OpenAI API or REST API from Logic App, and I'll show the demo. Okay, but I'm going to give the input from Postman and see how it behaves. Okay. Logic. And these are standard. For any cloud you go, you have to have subscriptions and a resource group. Okay. Then you put type name. Okay. So I'm going to use workflow and EST option plan. Okay. I don't want to use the standard. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Resource has been created. Let's see. Yeah, this is just integration tool. Okay, you can use it for any workflows, any orchestration you have, or any integration between two systems. Anywhere, or you want to automate real-time update or a batch mode update, anything you can achieve. Okay, I'm using a trigger, HTTP trigger. Okay, so I don't know what is the input, correct? I got to go open a API. I'm going to use this demo. This demo is nothing about chat. Okay, so this is a URL, right? This URL, I'm going to use it in my logic app. Okay, no, what is the content for this? Come on. And this is a content. Right side they have content. We can copy this content. But I'm not going to give this content from, I'm not going to hard code here, okay? But I want to create a format. I'm using this. But you guys don't need to know this tool, how it works, okay? Just how to integrate, I'll show you from Postman. Okay, so data comes to this logic app. Postman will post the data to this tool. Then this tool will go and get the data from OpenAI. Okay, OpenAI is a post method, and we have to see what is a URL. This is a URL name. URL, and you have come on. Okay, so you have to give authentication because yeah, it's not. So you have to know where I go and get the key, right? In OpenAI, you can go to your name or your account and view API keys. Click that. I have already created 2 keys. You can create n number of keys. They will let you create unlimited keys. Okay. We have a different application. Each application you want different keys. You can use it because one key got compromised or anybody tampered, and you can use a different key. Only that application will affect, right? So I have already this key. Okay, I'm going to create a new key. This is a key. Okay, so then go back. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to use in my application. I'm going to put key. Okay, so this they're saying how to call that their application with the key, right? So the document is in website, their website. Uh, you have to use authorization equal to you have to use authorization keyword as a header. Okay, authorization. This is a barrier token, right? So barrier token, if you guys are technical guys, you guys might be knowing that. So you have to put suffix of that. Okay, that's it. Or you can go, you don't need to remember this anything. You have their documentation has a, how to authenticate. You have to go authentication section. Okay, I am in here. So if you go here, they have that. Okay, authorization, barrier, then your key. That's only I put. Okay, so that's it. Then done. Okay, so now I go here. I'm going to give response, HTTP response. One minute, I can't use it. Okay, now you have to copy this URL and go to Postman. I have already installed Postman. Okay, so Postman, I'm going to use, delete this, and I'm going to use this URL, new URL. This URL is a Azure Logic App URL. Okay, then I post the content. I'm asking a question. What is the capital of India? I put anything. Okay, then you can ask question. But I think I have to fix the logic of. Okay, let me check. I took wrong trigger. Last time I took a HTTP request. I should take HTTP request and response template. Okay, that's only different. Okay, now this is a template I need to create. Okay, so I got template response coming. In between, I'm going to call ChatGPT. Post method. What is the URL? header. Authorization. This document is available in OpenAI website. Okay. Okay. So this is a key. Okay. So that's it. Now, what data I need to pass to OpenAI? I have to give input, whatever comes from Postman. Okay. Then what I should return back to Postman. So whatever comes from OpenAI. Okay. So okay. So go and get URL, copy, and come here and change this URL. This is a newly developed logic app. Okay, I'm going to ask question, whatever question. Okay. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it says Trondheim is a capital of Kerala, right? Any question you can ask, they will respond. But this integration is done via Azure. Okay, we are not calling OpenAI API or REST API directly from Postman. We are calling Azure platform. See Azure platform. Azure platform is calling OpenAI and doing some action and giving back the response to us. Instead of Postman, you can use your application, you directly integrate, call that one. Okay, so this is a like a developer tool language, how it helps. Same way, another way we can REST API we can use in Azure platform. Okay, not only Azure platform, any platform you can consume it. You have to go to their website and they have API documentation, REST API documentation, how to authenticate, how to call, which model you are interested. Okay, comparison is a single, chat is a conversational kind of is a real ChatGPT kind of model. You can use it. Suppose you are giving one text, you can call this and tell the put the text. They will give the image for that. Okay, but you have to, your app should convert that. It will be binary data. You have to properly encode that into show the image. Okay. Same thing for even they have audio conversion. Like you give audio, then they give the text. They have a lot of APIs. Okay, you can integrate with your applications. We don't like everything is there in their website. So just we have to whatever fits for our solution or requirements, we can use it. These all are free. We don't need to pay anything. Only Microsoft OpenAI Studio you want, you have to give the you have to request the access with the business ID. Rest everything is publicly free access, so anybody can integrate use it. But you have to even OpenAI even free, but you have to use your credentials to authenticate. Okay, you have to go and get the API keys and put that key into your application. Okay, I'm using in Logic app. See, Postman is calling Logic app. Postman doesn't know anything about what key to use, anything. See, I am not giving any authentication. Okay, here there is no authentication key. If you want to use directly Postman to OpenAI API, you have to go authentication. This is the one. I'm not using that. Okay, I'm using Azure platform. Then Azure platform is calling OpenAI APIs, and Azure platform has the credentials to talk to OpenAI APIs, REST APIs. Okay, so for calling Azure, I did not give any credentials, or I got to give separate credentials or username, all details to Azure, whatever Azure needs it. Okay, so I can ask any questions. Okay, not only anything you can ask, any questions you can type in JSON format. Format should be for JSON. Okay, nowadays all APIs only accept accept JSON. Is a lightweight and modern format. Okay, no more text file or XML, anything they won't accept anymore. Okay. So any questions you can ask.
So participants, you can unmute yourself and you can ask the questions. So participants, you can ask your questions.
You want to try anything, you can type that also. Okay.
Yeah. Now, Kanan, we have a question in chat.
Okay, QA time. So you guys can ask.
Yeah. One question is, can code be downloaded off the internet?
Can you repeat
Can
what?
codecs be downloaded off the internet?
Yes,
Can
yes.
codecs?
We can download the Codex is they don't go a separate tool called Codex. The Codex is one product, okay. But if you I'm using VS Code. This is a free tool, okay. It works in any OS, okay, even Mac OS also, okay. But you installed ChatGPT, ChatGPT pilot. They call different names are there. Okay, pilot means codex. Okay, it helps codex. Means it will give code for you, whatever language, whatever. It's no need to be a programming language. Okay, you are architect. You want to know something about architect, design pattern, anything. You can ask that. Okay, but it won't give diagram, idea, flow, kind of workflow. What you need to consider: security side, log side, monitoring side, all kind of aspects. Everything will give. Okay, with some generic syntax. Not it won't fit. You ask specific syntax for some particular language, it will give that, but still you have to modify. It means Codex won't replace the developers, but it will give the template or anything. It makes your work easy. Okay. Like you don't you go Google and Google will give some answer and some lot of people throw a lot of answers respond to that questions, right? So you try one by one and every time you have to go another window here, all kind of things. This is integrated with the tool itself. I am showing through my VS Code tool, but you can use it Eclipse if you are Java developer. Okay, if you are a .NET developer, you can use Visual Studio. But this Visual Studio is a license. That's why I'm not using that. VS Code is a free version. That's why I'm using VS Code to show the demo. Okay, but they got different chat. OpenAI has a lot of extensions of OpenAI. They have a lot of extensions, plenty of lot of see, you can see a lot of extensions they have. We can whatever we want it, we can use it. Okay, see, one they put Codex Open API Codex integration like that into the here. I'm using their own generic. These all are third party developed and they are giving extension, but I'm going with the OpenAI itself. This is a help. Any help you want, you can type install it, then top you can type it, you'll get help. But what I did, I installed only ChatGPT into my tool. So I ask a question while working right side. Same time I'll put question, let ChatGPT to do the work for me. It brings the code and it will show 2-3 codes. I will choose whatever code I am interested and I will insert it. Even I won't copy and paste. I just I put where I want code, I will say insert. It will insert or move this set. It will do that. Then only whatever I have to change my based on my business requirements or technical requirements, I do that changes, connections, everything. Then I will use it. Our code is not standard, not proper. Then I'll ask questions in a different way. Okay, then it will give it because this is not. It's a model, right? ChatGPT is a AI model, so we should not expect all the time will be 100% perfect. Sometimes it will give different answers. Then you change your questions so that ChatGPT can understand and give the result back. But more on my slide, Codex is very useful for developers, especially we would say it's not replacing anyone, okay, but it makes our work easy, okay. Codex. This GPT is like a chatting platform, a chat bot, okay, platform. This image conversion. You don't know you don't know some image how it will look, but you know the name. Then you can give that name and see the image. But it's not like only English. Any language you can give it. Okay, it supports all a lot of languages. Okay, all natural neural net languages. So, but they have a lot of products, not limited to these three list. Okay, so but I am showing only these three. First one, you want a real demo, we need to integrate. We got to have Azure has a restriction. They are having access case by case, giving a case. Codex and Diary, they are not giving any restriction. Anybody can use it anywhere. Okay, because we are not going through Azure platform as a platform to do that. We are directly accessing Codex, Daily, or GPT from OpenAI. I'm taking today demo. I used Azure platform, but no need to be Azure. Any platform you can use it. Okay. Even no need a cloud platform. Your independence, not non-cloud or on-premise, on-prem means not cloud. Okay. So not internet, but you can use there also your own standalone application development within company itself or interface itself. You can use this all tools. Okay. Idea is basically we can get benefit out of this OpenAI. Whatever works for us, we can pick it up and we can speed up our development. Yeah. Gavaskar, any other questions anybody wants to ask?
I got one question. This instead of integrating it with Azure, directly we have the OpenAI URL, am I right? In that we go there and we see the playground and we put the questions, it will give the answers, am I right?
Yeah, that's right. That's why I told my demo, why do you need integration with Azure, right? First, earlier demo itself, I told. So OpenAI is not a scalable enterprise level scaling application. Okay, they have product in their website. They have playground over there. But what is the difference? Azure OpenAI Studio. If you go to Azure OpenAI, you can scale your product as per customer demand. You have spike millions of kit at a time.
Okay.
They won't do it. Okay, you want to
So
develop
now,
any application as a enterprise scaling, then you have to use any cloud platform. It's not only Azure I'm talking, but my demo is with Azure. Okay, yeah, and
okay.
they made more easy also. Even some limitations in Go OpenAI. You can't do some activities with the playground, but that all limitations they eliminated in Azure playground.
Okay.
Same Azure also has the same playground. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Is a top Azure OpenAI Studio. Okay,
Yeah.
more
I
user
used,
friendly. Yeah.
yeah, I used playground, so I used to give queries because it is in beta version now, correct? It's not fully into operational actually, correct?
Yeah,
That
right. That's why
OpenAI.
they even access they are giving case by case with the business
Right.
ID, not individual IDs. Even I requested two times, like it 1 month back and then before 15, 16 days back also.
Ah,
2 times they denied with even I gave with the business ID.
okay.
Uh,
I got it by created by individual ID actually, my own
uh,
ID actually.
yeah.
Yeah.
In Azure OpenAI access, you got to have a business ID. I can't use
Okay.
my company IDs. That is a conflict.
So is
Okay.
it when it is functional? It is long back itself they integrated this thing Azure OpenAI.
Yeah, they are giving. They already gave to big companies. There's a
Right.
functional, but it's not like a public may take 6 months. I guess 3 to 6 months.
Okay. Even with
Open.
the AWS they have OpenAI Studio.
Yes. It may not be similar name, but a different name. I can.
Okay.
You can text me or
Yeah.
LinkedIn. You can reach out to me. I will find out and let you know. Okay.
Yeah. Thanks. Thanks a lot,
Yeah.
Nawat. Thank you.
Yeah.
Any more doubts, participants? Any more doubts? You can just put in the chat window, or you can unmute yourself. Yeah, no, Kanan, we can go to the certificate desk, I think. Yeah, let me share the screen. So participants, the certificate, the secret code for downloading the certificate is RMAXUJ. So I have shared that in the chat window. You can see that, the certificate, the secret code for downloading the certificate is RMASUJ. Yeah. Again, I will share that in the chat window. So participants, you can find the link for downloading the certificate and the speaker code for getting the certificate in the chat window. So there is an excellent session on how to create an application by using OpenAPI. Here, Kanan Nova has explained clearly about how to develop application using OpenAI by using Visual Studio Code, and then by using Azure Logic App, and by using Postman. It's a good eye-opener session, I think. On behalf of Multicloud for You and Fifth IR, I would like to thank Kanan Nova for giving excellent session on OpenAI as well as ChatGPT. Once again, on behalf of Multicloud for You, I like to thank Kanan Nova for giving an excellent session on this particular OpenAI and ChatGPT. Kanan Nova?
Thank you so much, Oscar. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Very good.